Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Barry Gordy. Y'all wasn't playing about this series. I'm here for it. I am going to make a playlist because I am rocking with y'all. Happy Mother's Day to those of you who celebrate, and if you don't, namaste. Okay, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. It just isn't, right? You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, now listen, remember, this reading is for entertainment and spiritual discussion purposes only. Hello. These are alleged energies, intuitive impressions, and symbolic interpretations based on tarot. Okay, this is not stated as factual reporting, and viewers should use their discernment. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. Mr. Gordy, Mr. Boogie Woogie Woogie. Oh, so I have this subscriber. She knows who she is, and she always starts off the message with, well, here you go again. I love it when she says it. It is absolutely hilarious because she says, okay, thank you, Spirit. She like, here you go again. And that's exactly what Spirit is saying. Here you go again. I am getting the green light. I ain't gonna lie. Spirit says too, there's gonna be some yellow lights and some red lights depending on names that I call, because energies are already stepping in, acknowledging if you say my name, I'm gonna tell you. And then other energies are already acknowledging it's a full red. Stop for me. Don't do it. So I won't. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine, do not play, okay? She do not want to hear from me today or tomorrow. And I'm okay with it. I respect the queen, okay? Yeah, because she's acknowledging she's moved on. Like, and she coming through in the reading. She's like, look, I already know my relationship was a hot ass mess. Love is lost. It was wilted flower. We came up short in the area of communication, stepping on one's heart chakra, creating imbalances and or delays in the heart chakra, which impeded upon, she's acknowledging innocence, privacy, passion. It also impeded upon income, finances, not having up healthy boundaries, not knowing you're non-negotiable. She's acknowledging that there was fickle energy, arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. She's also acknowledging that she's not dealing with it. She's put it off. She doesn't have enough fire in her belly, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to deal with the anxiety, the sadness, the fear, and depression. Okay, and I've seen this card a million times, but for whatever reason, why do I see two eyes and what looks like a mouth? Like, I'm okay. And I feel like that's what the reading picked up on, like, better days are coming. That's a song that's trying to come through. Better days are coming. You've seen good, you've seen bad. That song is coming through. And so she's like, what's the rush? I'll deal with it when I deal with it. Don't ring my bell. Got it, Miss Ma'am. But wants to keep talking. And she, okay, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Okay. I'm not trying to be rude because her energy is like, don't disrespect me. Okay. I ain't. Okay. So let me calm down. Let me okay. She like dropped the octave. She's actually showing me turning down the value. Turn it down a notch. Okay. This is the windy road that she's chosen. And at any moment she can get on a more straight and narrow path if she's choosing, or if she chooses. She's also acknowledging that this relationship was karmic and she was supposed to see herself, and her karma is her karma. It's not for anyone to see, tell, or dwell in. That's her that's her stuff. Thank you. Get it right. That's her life. Those are her choices, and she's going to deal with it accordingly. That is her energy. She said, I will settle it. Okay. I don't need help from showing my help. And I'm not trying to help. I'm just trying to call in the energy. She's also acknowledging that even then she didn't ask for nobody for a damn thing. Okay, cool. Okay. And she's also acknowledging she wasn't a cursor. So I don't know, but I feel like that's part of the part that kind of like rubbed her the wrong way. Like, don't have me mixed in with stuff I didn't do. I didn't do it. So you got to come correct. And I am going to step correct. Next time I read on her, I'm going to have it together because she don't play. Okay, she said that was a past connection with Joe, and she dealt with some stuff. Okay, she said she was running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Okay, she also is acknowledging that she was trying to prove love and or loyalty to her detriment, to her demise. She's also acknowledging it was a nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloader, and opportunist. She's also acknowledging that the house was on fire, but so was a physical body. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit wasn't welcome in because it was a hot mess. Okay, she's also acknowledging she's getting a spiritual bath, so get up out of her business. She said if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. She's focused on self-love, relaxation, regeneration, and satiety within and replenishment. And I'm not going to lie to you because I don't lie to you. I told y'all I get these visions and I start to hear songs. I hear all kind of things when I'm doing readings, especially when I'm coming from a good, healthy place. Because sometimes I get on here and I be drained and spirit be like, why did you even come here with that mess? My bad. But I do be trying to just, fulfill the requests. And then when you guys don't see me, this is all sidebar because I hear her saying, hurry up. When you don't see me, I just need a break. You know what I'm saying? Tapping out on energy is not for the weak at all. But anyway, she wants me to say this because she's trying to close the door. She closed the door. Okay. She got her back. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. She closed the door and she wants me to let y'all know she closed the door. Don't say nothing else about me. Got it? Cool. All right. So now we can get into Barry Gordy. And so y'all was telling me, and I'm not going to lie to you, Barry Gordy was a little bit before my time. A little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Not too much. But enough for me to be like, I don't recall. You know what I'm saying? I come from that era where I saw Michael in Thriller. Anything before that, I probably heard and saw, but I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't aware. I knew when I seen Thriller, that was Michael. You and I must make a pact. See, I remember those songs. We must bring salvation back. Come on, Michael. Where there is love, I'll be there. Michael's coming through. He said, your pitch is off. I got that. And that's cool. Okay. Anyway, we talking about Barry, Michael. You want to talk about Barry? Oh, he said, let's get it. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm about to get into the energy. And Michael said, yeah, let's talk about him. He said he moved on from Barry. Okay. He said it was monotony, small-mindedness. He needed to branch out, move on. Novelty was needed. He said, I had to get up out of there when it comes to Barry Gordy. Okay. He's also acknowledging that this was a relationship that was a twin flame of sorts. He's acknowledging that it was communicated that this impeded upon his energy of passion. So it interfered with passion, family, friend, foe, business relationship, romantic relationship, or a platonic relationship, which created a lot of anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. He's also acknowledging that the relationship with Barry Gordy was mirroring in that he was supposed to see something and move the hell on. And he said, and I did. And I did not leave whole is the energy. He said he left very chaotic, frenzy, stressed, needing to refocus and redo. He felt like he was under a spell. Spell work. Intention. Okay. And again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. This is what it feels like. Nothing that I'm saying is factual, right? All right. And so there's all this pride and ego and people-pleasing energy and needing to refocus and redo. So Barry Gordy's current energy, and Michael's like, you done with me? And I'm just going to come back. I'm just going to get into this energy and I'm going to come back to you. I do channel out loud. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm going to come right back. Sorry. Barry Gordy's energy. Current energy? Yeah, he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And this is because this movie, go back to the first reading. I'm about to say interview. Okay, Spirit. The first reading, energetic reading that I did when I was talking about Michael Jackson, you guys requested it in regards to the biopic. It feels like this, and I said this in this reading, I remember, it was just going to unearth a lot of things because it was doing like a seance, like, I was about to say feeding, but Spirit says eating his energy. They're called cannibals. Okay. Spirit says they're called cannibals. People who eat people. Energy. Okay. And so, thank you, Spirit. And so Spirit is just acknowledging like this has created a problem for him because now people want to dig deeper. We are in the age of Aquarius. Whatever's done in the dark comes to the light. And so his name being said, Barry, now has people deep diving like, well, what did he do? And these aren't the same ears and the same eyes that seen it firsthand back when it was happening, because those eyes were weak and those ears were deaf because they were under a spell. You know, as we have evolved, we have elevated, we have ascended, we are ascending, the veil is thin. And so he's under a surmountable pressure energetically because of said situation. Okay, he wants to redo it and refocus, try to, put his spin, his manifestation, his intention. But the thing about it is it's not working. The people aren't invested, and you cannot use their energy to put into this, okay, to make this work. Actually, factually, I don't know. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. We're having a spiritual discussion. And so Spirit is acknowledging that he has tried over and over and over again. He's trying over and over and over again to no avail. He's not listening to his higher intuitive self, and he's seeking breakthrough through some form of repetition and solution. And Spirit's like, you should just stop, sir. You should just stop. You should choose the high road. And you get a choice. You can go around it, under it, or over it, or you can grow through it. Okay, you can grow through it. But if you choose not to, that's your business. He's going to choose to remain silent because he thinks that in his silence that people aren't going to see. Oh my God. Can I say that, Spirit? I can't say that. 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 Oh, Spirit's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hear you, Spirit. You better have my back if I say it then. I mean, because this is a spiritual discussion. This is all alleged. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said if he be quiet, he think y'all can't see the dead bodies. But I think that's just like a metaphor. Okay? All right, Michael, because Michael, I didn't even get a proper shuffle. Michael said he needs to get rooted and grounded. He needs to maintain authenticity and he needs to be genuine. He needs to return to his natural state of being. He needs to maintain authenticity and be genuine. The truth shall set you free. But he said the truth ain't in you. Okay. His Spirit is also acknowledging that his relationships have come up sour and short. Nothing sweet about this situation. This impedes upon his energy of success, his finances. He doesn't have up healthy boundaries. Dealing with an unhealed earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wilted flower because of his arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. He's also acknowledging that there's egg on Barry Gordy's face, okay? Egg on your face, egg on your face, egg on your face. At the heart of it, you wanted peace, but the truth ain't in you. You see, if you want peace, you have to move with peace. Thank you, Spirit. You have to speak peace. Your actions have to be one of peace, in alignment with peace, in alignment with truth. Now, listen, everybody is going to fall short. Ain't nobody perfect in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody perfect in this motherfucker. But your intentions, and I keep trying to tell y'all that, and I hope I reach somebody today. Amen. I hope I reach somebody today. Your intentions matter. They matter. And I'm not talking about that stuff that I'm hearing jive turkey again. I'm not talking about that stuff where, I ain't mean to. No, you know when something happens and is purely just, whoa, that is not what I intended. I am so sorry. That's not. But see, some people are very, very calculated. They know exactly what they do and when they do, how they do, what they do, why they do it. That's what Michael said. Michael said, your intentions, sir. Your intentions. He's adamant. Your intentions. Okay. All right. We're going to back up a little bit, Mike. Back up. Okay. See, Mike's not done. He said your intentions were not pure. You knew higher intuitively that this wasn't going to work, but your heart was holding on to sexual energy, creative energy, emotional energy, also based upon your choices, backed up your choices. Your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. And now you want to cry wolf. Now you got anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression because it's your turn, sir. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. He's not happy with you. He's not Oh, Mike, hold on. Oh, yeah. Michael say not happy, but he's content. It's mastery, joyous resolution, success, wishes granted. Thank you. You crossed him. Oh, is that where the dirty Diana came? Because I hear it. Michael, why are you so... Energy is just... Why? Tell me why in regards to Barry. I can't even get into... He said because Barry was getting a hotel, motel, holiday inn. If your friend ain't treating you right, then switch and take his friend. Okay, I don't know what that's about. But Michael said because of the hotels, the business and the pleasure. That's why he's angry. Interesting. What else, Michael? What you trying to say? Because he needed anger management. He was mean. And he had broke a contract. And we can be talking about marriage. We can about contracts you see, contracts you don't see. He's mad. He's mad about that. Oh, what else, Michael? Throw it out there, baby. Throw it out there. He said he's mad because you broke up a family. Whose family, Michael? Who? Well, I've been doing a couple readings now. What you trying to say, babe? What you trying to say? He said, you know what I'm trying to say? Beat it. Beat it. No one's got to beat it. Okay, let me get the lyrics. Because he's saying... Hold up, because we in there. Was this about him? Was this about him? Okay, he said beat it. Michael's song is choosing peace over violence, urging individuals to walk away from dangerous confrontations rather than proving toughness through fighting. He said you broke up the family, and he had to sing "Beat It," because he was like, "Look, I'm gonna go to jail if I put my hands on you." They told him, "Don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face. You better disappear. The fire's in their eyes, and the words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run. You better do what you can. Don't want to see no blood. Don't be a macho man. You want to be tough, but you do what you can. So beat it." No one wants to beat it. Showing how funky and strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Well, Gordy. Well, anything else, Michael? Because I didn't even have you on the roster. I had Diana and Miss Florence if she'll let me, because I'm already looking and seeing. She like, nope, she's slamming the door. I'll ring on the doorbell, see if she answers a little bit later. All right, okay, it comes back out. He's acknowledging that Barry Gordy had a crush on someone. Is that you, Diana? Okay, and he's like, be careful. Looks could be deceiving, salt or sugar. He's also acknowledging that he was doing things that he's saying he's doing one thing, but he was definitely doing another. And he said, this made Michael feel like he was falling apart, broken into pieces. And he said there's a recording of that. Every time I read on Michael Jackson, there's an energy that he recorded information. He put it in a song, in a video, in a what's that recorder? He pressed the button. All that stuff, I recorded all of that. How you was toxic, Barry. How you didn't wear this, Barry. And how you broke the contract, Barry. Okay? I feel like Michael can talk about you all day. And he's like, please let me. He's like, Neo, let me. I'm just playing. Mike, don't take no. Okay. What else, Michael? What else about Barry? What else? Yeah. He said, he need to get his body, his mind, his chakras, mind, body, soul, and spirit in alignment. Because he don't care what happened to that man. He said he got a Jezebel spirit. His Jezebel in the middle of the deck. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. He said that Jezebel thought that you was love, but you wasn't. That's why the Jezebel kept coming back. Who you talking about, Michael? I know he's talking about, well, he said he kept talking about a number of people, but yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. She kept coming back. Yeah, she kept coming back. Yeah. She was in bliss with him. She was in love with him. He could see it in her eyes. The community could see it. They was watching. And then there was an awakening for the rising star. Them folks knew how you stole mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and or financially to have this relationship with the rising star. Thank you, Spirit. Court documents. It's a lot of things being hidden away. Things that happen in court and then you seal it. Don't let the community hear it. Because you was her karmic, masculine, fronting to be a nice guy. Yeah, to the divine feminine. How did you feel about the divine feminine? Because I think I know who you're talking about. Michael, how did you feel about the divine feminine then? Okay, because he's like, then or now? Then. He's ascended. Yeah. He said he had some health concerns behind her. He had faith that this was going to be a real relationship. A real love. Someone to set my heart Wait a minute, Michael, did you say? Yeah, I heard it, Spirit. You had some health concerns behind her? You had to block her. You had to block the marriage, the commitment, the contract, because she hurt you. He said he got hurt. And there was some unexpected money. He made some money off of the situation because he turned his pain into passion. Yeah. The rich girl. They were polar opposites. So they're polar opposites. You live and you learn, Mike. You live and you learn. But he said there will be legal ramifications for him. He's an earth angel. There will be legal. I'm trying to find the word, Spirit. Legal balance. Like I don't know how to say the word. I know what I'm thinking, but it's like he will have justice. Thank you. There will be justice for the earth angel when it comes to her being Diana. Ooh, child. You know what, Barry? That's a lot. Oh, I know, Spirit. I know. Okay, so Barry Gordy and Diana Ross. Come on. Whew. This was a very chaotic relationship, lost your ability to act rational, no regard for others' feelings, overreacting, and doing too much. I also feel a third party coming in, like a wife. And I feel like you guys said that, but I typically don't say what you guys say in the comments other than your question, because I want to feel it energetically myself. But there is a third party coming in like, yeah, that was my man. Jolene, please don't take my man. You see? Bae. Yeah, so there was no chill. There was a lot of issues because subconsciously, this was somebody else's man. Bae before anybody else. Someone's special pet name, but then y'all two were lovers. Okay. Yeah. And you had a lot of trolls, a lot of people in your business intentionally trying to upset Barry and Diana to get a reaction because they seen what was going on. They saw the Netflix and chilling, the romantic chill date at home, the sexual chemistry, the bait and switch, the sexual activity, the trash from a low-class person. Now, which one would that be? Not worth trying, nonsense, poor quality, canceled even, dismissing the idea, not interested, wanting to even boycott it because you would have married me and this man is married with you. Like, we ain't gonna call it one-sided. It's two-sided. It takes two to tango. And there's this baby. Because when they hold hands like that, I always feel like a baby. But something created a blessing, an expression of gratitude, and just groundedness and love energy, like holding something very delicate, right? And then this was announced. So this was out in the open. It was very obvious, letting everybody know that y'all had a blessing. You was trying to keep it low key, trying not to announce something, treating it with little emphasis. It was a secret. But you was really salty, one end or both, because it created a sudden change of mood. It made someone feel like you did them wrong, or she did you wrong, or I told you to da-da-da-da-da, and you didn't follow through. XYZ, making one bitter, upset, annoyed, and jealous. And then the wife, Barry Gordy's wife, I don't even know the name because I wasn't intending to do this reading. This reading is reading itself at this point, and it is alleged and for entertainment purposes. This is a spiritual discussion. Nothing I say is factual, right? Okay, so the wife, I don't even know the name. First wife to Barry Gordy, the wife who feels betrayed by Diana. I don't know, baby. Listen, don't know no names. Well, she says she had a major self-transformation. It feels like they're saying, I got paid, okay? You can have them. I don't want to tussle. Doing the work to be better, makeover. She's like, I changed. She became a mogul, self-enterprising. She was like, look, I can handle my damn self. I can do my damn self, okay? But she is acknowledging that it came across her ear, came across her table, it came her way that, something was going on. And people were telling her, and she was upset. They were trying to get a reaction, and there was arguments, and there was a disruption to her life. And she's like, oh my goodness. But she had to slay. You know what I'm saying? She had to dominate. She had to stay on point. She had to, bounce. She had to lead the situation, wrap it up. It's time for me to go. You want to be with her? Go ahead. Y'all want to have babies and play mom and ba? Go ahead. Go ahead. Jive turkey. I keep hearing it. Okay, so, he said he missed you, Diana. You miss your wife too? Now, how you gonna miss both of them? I don't know. Diana Ross and Barry Gordy, because that's what you said. Okay. Oh, 2 cards want to come out. She said she's no longer waiting, and some shady shit went down between her and him. She is acknowledging, thank God I got up out of her, because she was pressed, and people was all in y'all's business. And she said, look, I can handle myself, but I am ready to slap someone around this Aries energy, passionate, loving, and chaotic energy. She was holding on. She was like, I got to have them. But she was also hiding pain. She was stalking hard. She wanted balance, but it was just... Child... Okay, Barry Gordy and Diana Ross. It was chaotic. Bobby, Whitney. Oh, it was just a mess. You get them, you lose them how you get them. Isn't that what they said? Okay, Barry Gordy and Diana Ross. Oh, look at that. There was some courting in this relationship. See, it just goes back to y'all was acting crazy. Y'all was hooking up. And it was so much drama. But you thought you were made for each other because of the pregnancy. Manifestation, intention, incantation, and or a child. You were just settling. Third party. There it is. Boom. Okay. Because I don't... Like I said, I don't know the story. like this, like that, and okay. All right, and then Michael, what? Okay, hey Mike, what do you want to say about this Diana and Barry Gordy energy? I know you already said something, but I feel like you want to talk to me. Yes, come on in, Mike, come on, because he got a lot to say. He said she was free to go. Okay, after he showed his true colors, he showed his ass, put a time out on that relationship because he was guilty as charged. He had other lovers, and that was the last time he was going to show his ass on Diana. That's how you feel. I feel like you're defending her. You know what I'm saying? Because you just do not care for that man. What else in regards to Barry Gordy and Diana Ross, Michael? He was like, they believed in a relationship, and one was wishing that they would stay together. One was rooting for the relationship, but someone just stopped all communication. They had to detach because they glowed up. Oh, and this is a transformation. And you know what? I've been telling y'all, in these contractual relationships, there's leverage. One goes up, one comes down. So you always got to pay attention to who rises and who falls. Yeah, they had to try a different approach and different point of view in order to continue to rise, right? Because they was getting put on blast, publicly embarrassed, secrets being exposed. Uh-oh, Diana. So is that, you know, I don't know, Mike. I don't want to keep talking about Diana because that is just too much drama. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, Barry Gordy, current energy. Oh, current energy is justice is coming. I already said that. And then energetically, it just feels like he knows. There's so much karma coming his way, energetically, allegedly, right? Just a spiritual discussion. Nothing is factual. What else for Barry Gordy? His energy. Okay. Yeah, he emotionally unavailable and flaky since December. And he's, because of all of his mountains, because of his ups and downs, he is stressed. Energetically, his energy is stressed. He's trying to make some modifications to the body. Okay. Yeah, because he's got codependency issues, very messy, unhealthy attachments. Also acknowledging that he's taking time to meditate and have introspection on his money over or his money maker mentality, how he was a hustler. He had a unique job, XEX workers. Again, spiritual discussion. Nothing I'm saying is factual, right? He also is introspective and meditating on magic and how he used it to get the gifts. Okay. Again, this creates mountains, peaks and valleys. Okay. Challenges, toxic, warnings, danger, caution. It's your turn. Spirit says it's showtime at the Apollo. You like to be on stage, right? I mean, I don't know where that man is. I don't know, but Spirit wants to tell me how Spirit feel about it. So when it comes to his energy, Barry Gordy, talk about it, Spirit. Well, Spirit says he is the demigod in reverse. All right. Spirit says giving your power away, unconscious ignorance, lack mindset, haters, low self, victim mentality, God complex, a product of his environment. All right. And then I feel like, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I feel like Spirit is acknowledging that Miss Florence, get together. Miss Florence is peeking through the window. And so I'm just going to be very soft and gentle when I approach her energy, because she's not for it, okay? She's like, you got 2 questions max, okay, when it comes to Barry Gordy. I also feel very different. I feel like the body is swaying a little bit, like I can't, almost like you want to slur words, almost like you can't stand still, almost like, almost feel grugged, if you know what I mean. Like, it just feels like the body just doesn't have control. When I say that name in regards to hers, it feels like there could have been something that would have altered her state of mind when it comes to him. And so my question to you is, what are you saying? Because I know the energy is very right. So Miss Florence, what are you saying when it comes to Barry Gordy? And again, this is just a spiritual connection, conversation, discussion. Nothing I'm saying is factual, right? She's saying it's still under investigation. saying he's toxic. And there were recordings and she fell apart dealing with him. He says one thing and does another. That he's into the game. He's a player. And he knows he fucked up. And she stood her ground, ready for battle. She defended herself, but she still had secrets on him, and she kept them. And I said that in the last reading. When it came to her, I gotta be real soft, because she's not loud. She's very private. She said, you already know the tea. He got caught up a couple times, and she had to keep herself safe. She had to fight, energetically, allegedly. Nothing I'm saying is fact. And they burned a lot of evidence when it comes to him and her. She's acknowledging, be careful. They both look the same. Salt or sugar looks can be deceiving. And she said, I didn't even hate this man. I didn't even hate him at the time. Okay. What else?
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. What else? She said it's chess, not checkers. He likes to play games with you. He likes to play mind games. He likes to lie and attempt to disempower, manipulate, and intimidate. He knows how to outwit, influence, and control. He's got a narcissistic personality. He's very much so in his feelings. He sits in that sexual chakra. And that's how he plays mind games, in the sacral chakra with your emotions. Sexual energy, creative energy. There's so much hidden from you in the middle of the deck. He hides in that. Black magic. She said, no more cards. No more cards. No more cards. And I'm backing up slowly. I'm backing up. Thank you. Thank you for your time. She smokes cigarettes. She will let me say that. It's so interesting because even though it's just like you can, thank you, Spirit, you can see it. You can smell it. It's so realistic, like the way that I see it. It's amazing how these things happen. But anyway, and again, nothing I'm saying is factual, but she's saying judgment time for him. Trumpets are sounding. It's time to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. Okay. She's also acknowledging this will be the only compromise. This will be the only compromise to the conflict, is for him to take accountability and responsibility for his actions. Then and only then will the tension be released. Will he have peace? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Okay. Because I be for some of these spirits, I'm too loud. Okay. Oh. She's acknowledging that he's dealing with guilt, judgment card in reverse, self-hate, inner critic, inability to face facts, feeling down, and indecision. Okay. What's next, Spirit? What's next? Thank you, ancestors. What's next? On the surface, new beginnings. There's something that created an opportunity for him, and this could be that biopic. There's something that he saw through partnership. Is that with you, Jermaine? That was going to bring money and abundance and stability. But unfortunately, with the King of Swords, it feels like there's a judge that is going to take the money. I'm sorry. There's mental clarity. There's justice and judgment and honesty and truth. Okay. As soon as I picked up this card, I heard King of Pop. Y'all have been eating this man's money. Y'all been taking his wealth, his abundance. He's been providing y'all's lifestyle to this day, energetically, allegedly. And this is going to create mental breakdown for them, because it's more than one. Failure, bitterness, exhaustion, collapse, betrayal, deep wounds. With the Ten of Swords and with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because they've been self-absorbed, financially absorbed and dependent, and which created imbalance in the family and work. The karmic family, spiritual family, the contractual family, obsessed with status. And the Queen of Cups is coming through and acknowledging they need help. They need to be kind and empathetic and compassionate And they could only get that through some wise wisdom, like a counselor or a therapist. I don't know why, but Spirit is acknowledging flesh of my flesh. Is that okay? I feel like that's a contract. Flesh of my flesh. Okay, Spirit, so let's just talk about it, because I feel like you're acknowledging that they are bound by some contract. Thank you, Spirit. Some spell, energetically, allegedly. What are you saying? Yeah. That was their creativity. That was their passion. That was their manifestation. Flesh of my flesh. Page of Pentacles, though, was an unrealistic goal or contract. It was short term. And see, people were saying they've been reached. That time is spiritual. It's a blink of an eye, just like that. It can all be over. And Spirit, I feel like Spirit always gives people time to fix it. But anyway, I digress. This disloyalty on this contract, on this marriage, this commitment. So be strong, be brave, be courageous. Because with the Strength card, right? Because with the 8 of Cups, only things left is anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. Staying in a bad decision, staying in a bad situation, stagnation, travel problems. You can't even move. Disenchantment. So this is where the karma comes into play. And it feels like it festers, is what Spirit's saying. He's going to fester from the inside out. Y'all call me back?